The U.S. Department of Education has taken down two important online tools for student loan borrowers. The move, made on February 21st, 2025, affects applications for income-driven repayment plans and direct loan consolidation. These tools help people lower their monthly payments and work toward loan forgiveness. IDR plans like the Income-Based Repayment Plan and the Pay-As-You-Earn Plan let borrowers pay based on their income. After 20 to 25 years, any remaining debt is then forgiven. The direct consolidation loan application is also key for programs like Public Service Loan Forgiveness, which forgives loans for public service workers after 10 years. The decision comes after a court ruling that blocked parts of the SAVE plan, a newer IDR option. The court's order also stops loan forgiveness under some IDR plans and limits other borrower benefits like automatic income updates. Borrowers can still use paper applications, but the process is much slower. They must include proof of income, like tax returns or pay stubs. It's unclear if the department will also pause processing, which could cause delays. This is a huge problem for people who need to update their income or switch plans to keep working towards forgiveness. I'm one of them. Many must recertify their income yearly, and delays could raise our payments or pause the progress. The Department of Education hasn't explained the move publicly, but posted a notice online blaming the court ruling. It says, quote, "A federal court issued an injunction preventing the U.S. Department of Education from implementing the SAVE plan and other IDR plans. As a result, the IDR and loan consolidation applications are currently unavailable. For now, people can use paper forms, but should expect lengthy delays. They should stay in touch with their loan servicers and watch for more updates. The future of these programs remains uncertain." Black residents in Jacksonville are fighting back against a secret backroom deal that placed a 50,000 square foot morgue next to a school in Brentwood, a majority Black neighborhood. They were never informed or consulted, only learning about it after construction had already begun. Now they are suing the city, demanding accountability for yet another decision that disregards their community. A morgue next to a school is raising some serious concerns because the constant presence of death can cause anxiety and emotional distress in children. Families may avoid moving to the area, further isolating an area that's already underserved. Behind homes, a morgue can also drive down property values, making it harder for Black residents to build wealth and stability. On Saturday, I attended a protest where we demanded a facility that actually benefits our community, like a health clinic, a pharmacy, or assisted living center. But city officials are refusing to reconsider. "We weren't given a choice," said Lydia Bell, president of the Metro Gardens Neighborhood Association. "They just decided a morgue belonged here and that we should accept it." Well, we won't. Brentwood has faced years of neglect, with a highway cutting through the neighborhood and fewer resources than other affluent parts of Jacksonville. Residents say that the morgue is yet another example of how their needs are always ignored. In June 2024, residents filed a lawsuit arguing that the city violated the Neighborhood Bill of Rights by keeping the project a secret and failing to follow zoning laws. City officials claim the location was chosen in 2016 and approved in a $63 million emergency ordinance in March 2024. They argue stopping construction now would cost taxpayers $10 million, but residents say their rights should come first. Even though construction is nearly complete, activists are still fighting to repurpose the building into something that serves our community, because we don't want death in our neighborhood. We want resources that the city has failed to provide for years and years and years. The protests and lawsuit continue as Brentwood residents refuse to accept a decision that puts their community's future at risk. On day 24 of Black History Month, we honor and celebrate Joan Little. Joan Little, a young Black woman whose story changed the way people think about self-defense and incarceration. Joan was born in 1953 in North Carolina. Life wasn't easy. She grew up in poverty and often ran away from home. As she got older, she worked as a waitress, moving from town to town just trying to get by. In 1974, she was arrested for breaking and entering and then sent to jail. But while she was locked up, something terrible happened. A white prison guard named Clarence Alligood tried to sexually assault her. Joan did what she had to do. She fought back. In the struggle, she grabbed an ice pick and defended herself, and then the guard was killed. Instead of seeing Joan as a survivor, the state charged her with his murder. But people weren't having it. Black activists, women's rights groups, and civil rights leaders came together to fight for her. They knew what this case was really about: race, gender, power, and the right to defend yourself, even while incarcerated. When Joan went to trial, the whole world was watching. There was a mass defense campaign organized by revolutionaries like Charlene Mitchell to call for her freedom, and the jury didn't take long to decide. She was not guilty. She walked out of that courtroom a free woman. Joan's case was a big deal because it forced people to talk about sexual violence in prisons and the way Black women are treated by the justice system. She stood up for herself when no one else would, and in doing so, Joan Little made history. And that's why on day 24 of Black History Month, we honor and celebrate Joan Little. Stay tuned to see who we honor tomorrow.